welcome to today's video. So in today's video I wanted to introduce you to my current foster dog, Mishka. So as you know, I foster dogs for a rescue and she is my third foster dog, and I've only had her for about 10 days now, but it does feel like she's been here for a lot longer. If you were wondering why she's panting right now, we're in the middle of a heat wave in the UK and our houses aren't really designed to stay cool, so there's not too much we can do. We don't have air conditioning, so we're both kind of struggling at the moment, but that's why she's panting. It's very hot here and I'm trying to get this video done as quickly as possible. The good news about Mishka is she's already found her forever home. I'm so happy for her that she found it so quickly, and she is going to be moving in with them tomorrow, but I still wanted to make this video mostly just for myself, to look back at the memories I've had with her for the past 10 days and just to share her happy ending with you. So if you couldn't already tell, she is a husky. She's 3.5 years old and she is most of the time the most chilled and calm and loving dog. She does have her crazy moments which are so funny to witness, but mostly she is a really chill and calm dog, which is so nice, especially from a husky. So as with most dogs that need fostering, she was an urgent foster, so when I got the call to ask if I would take in a husky, initially I wasn't too sure whether that was something I could deal with or not, as we do live in quite a small house and huskies can be a lot of work. I really wasn't sure whether to say yes or not. But all of the foster carers that work with the rescue already had dogs, so I was literally her last chance of not having to live in the kennels. And bless her, she really was not coping very well living in that kennel environment after living in a home for 3 years, so I said yes. So when she got here, she just seemed so relieved to be able to sit on a sofa again, and the relief on her face was so obvious just being in a familiar environment that she was used to. And gradually, as the days went on, her personality came out more and more. When she first arrived here and when she was living in the kennels, obviously it was such a shock to her to just be in this unfamiliar environment, so she did shut down a little bit, but as she's been here for 10 days now, her personality has started to come out more and more every single day, and it's so nice to see her personality develop. She's such a goofy dog and some of the things she does make me laugh so much. On the day that she actually started playing with me for the first time, I was so happy to see that side of her start to come out. It did take her a few days to be comfortable to play with me, but once she did, I realised that she has this crazy side to her and she just loves being chased around the garden and doing zoomies around the garden, so she's a very crazy girl when she wants to be. She also does zoomies on the bed, which is not ideal but also really funny. As I said, she's made me laugh so much since she's been here, and seeing her real personality start to shine through as she's become more comfortable with being in this environment has been the greatest thing ever, and it's the best thing about fostering. But when she's not being crazy, she's just the sweetest dog, which is most of the time. She just loves to sit with you and hold your hand and give you kisses, and she also loves belly rubs. Belly rubs are like her favourite thing ever. She's also incredibly smart. She does know a few tricks and she's very enthusiastic about doing them. She knows sit, shake, down, and I think she knows roll over, but I'm not too sure whether this is just her wanting belly rubs or not. So both me and my boyfriend have become very attached to her. I think out of the 3 dogs we've fostered so far, she's been the one that we've been the closest to even considering keeping. So it was never on my to-do list to have a husky. They can be a lot of hard work. They shed a lot, they're quite noisy, and they do take up quite a lot of space. But having spent these last 10 days with her, we realised that she is very close to what we'd want in our own dog. She's so funny, but she's also so affectionate at the same time, so it did cross our minds to consider keeping her. And I do think if she had stayed here any longer than just over a week, then that might have been a very high possibility. But as my boyfriend describes it, she's the right dog at the wrong time. We don't have a very big house and we are saving up to buy a house, so we can't really afford our own dog right now. And as much as I do love her and this past week with her has been great, I know she's going to thrive so much in her new home. She has plenty of new people to play with and give her even more attention than we can both give her, so I know she's going to do so well in her new home, and I'm just so happy that she's found one so quickly. So I'm probably going to cry a lot tomorrow when she gets picked up, but it's going to be a mixture of obviously being sad that I don't get to spend time with her anymore and that I am really attached to her, but also happiness that she's found this really good home to go to and that I've been able to help her get to that and help her in her journey and make it a lot less scary for her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed learning a bit more about Mishka. Even if she wasn't here for very long, I still wanted to share her with you. If anything, I hope that making these videos and sharing them with you guys shows you just how much fostering can change a dog's life, even if it is for a very short period of time, and hopefully encourages some of you to look into it. Of course, it's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine. There is parts to it that aren't easy. Sometimes it can be stressful, and obviously it's sad to see them go, but it's so rewarding being a part of their journey and knowing that you've helped these dogs get to their forever home. So I definitely urge you to look into fostering if it's something you're interested in or curious about. It's definitely worth it to help these dogs, and I'm definitely not going to forget any of the dogs that I fostered anytime soon. I was thinking about maybe doing a video about fostering in general and answering some of your questions about it. Obviously I've only had 3 foster dogs so far, which isn't very much, so maybe further on down the line after I've fostered a few more dogs, I'll make a video answering your questions and just talking you through the process in general. Obviously it will depend on the rescue, different rescues will have different processes, but I have a pretty good idea of how it works now, so if you'd be interested in me making one of those videos, if you are considering fostering or you're just curious and nosy about how the process works, please let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd like to watch, and I'll definitely get around to doing that for you. But that is it for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to see any more animal content from me, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!